You've had a group of people come up against you multiple times, as I'm sure you're aware, but this group has reached a new level of frustration, unique among each of its members. You are, how do I put this? They cannot take you down. When I tell you people have tried every way under the sun, witchcraft, subterfuge, smear campaigns, it just doesn't work on you. You just don't play by the rules. And part of you not playing by the rules is you not caring. There's a level of unbothered to you that is honestly at the center of the fire. You need to be bothered. You have to show you're hurt. You have to show you're affected in some way, shape, or form, but you give nothing. 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 And at first it was cute. At first it was like, okay, whatever, he or she, you'll break. You don't break. You don't break. And that's what Spirit wants y'all to know today. So you already know what time it is. It's time to get into this reading. The first card I really feel like is very fitting for this collective, and it's the crowned card of the reading and the magician. You have stayed in such a state. It's not like such a state that through the heaviness, because that's what this is, it's heavy. And what is something heavy meant to do? Something heavy is meant to weigh you down, it's meant to bring you down. But what would that be for a spiritual person? Lower you to what? A lower vibration, a lower state of being, a lower state of feeling, specifically about yourself and your efficacy, your competency even. But you're proving yourself to be more than competent. You're proving yourself to be tapped in, dodging and weaving like nobody's business. They don't know how you do it. They don't know how you do it. They discuss you. This Three of Pentacles. They sit at their little tables. They gossip about you. They gossip about you all the time. And we're about to see what exactly are people saying about you now. Because this isn't, oh, they're talking about you. This is they're talking about you because nothing is working. They're talking about you out of desperation because they don't know what the heck is going on. Um, you know, so we're about to get into this. We're about to get into this. All right, look. This spread is, what do you call that? It's just like when it pops out, and it's just, it is what it is, and it's saying what it says, and we're just gonna get into this. Okay, look, the first card I want to talk to y'all about is this Three of Wands. This is where you're at currently. You're overseeing some things that you have spent time building. I don't know why I paused with that word, but anyway, building. Not just building, but like feverishly, like pain, sweat, and tears, blood, sweat, and tears. And you're making this shit happen. And you're overseeing things, right? The ships that you're overseeing in this are the goals that you're completing, the things that you're headed towards. I feel like you're making preparations. You are creating itineraries, you're getting flight plans, you're coordinating details, you're doing it, right? That's what this is. This is the energy of the person who is making it happen. This is the person who is overseeing their own life. And they want you out of this damn spot. They want you out of this spot. They can't stand to see it. I don't know who these people are for you. This could be strangers. I feel like it's a mix of strangers, family, and friends. People are fucking weird, but you are truly fascinating, because groups don't congregate, especially secret groups, right? Congregate to try to take one person down, and that person isn't shit. Like, no, you are the shit. You are the shit, and they know it. They know it. We got the Queen of Wands. They know it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Everybody that's ever come across you has always been like, even in your meekest state, even when you felt lowest of the low, people still see you shine. That's what you don't know. And that's why they congregate to try to take you down. Because even in your times of, like, I'm talking about abject depression, like I'm seeing like hands of shadow grabbing you, grabbing your astral body by the face, trying to drag you down straight to hell, and you just fight it out. You slug it out. Queen of Wands is somebody who hits back. The Queen of Wands is somebody who can take a hit and return that hit times three. And when I tell you that you're doing this all while overseeing all of these things that you're starting in your life, you're kicking ass when they throw stuff at you. And the funny thing about it is you're looking hot, because there's supposed to be an element of wear and tear. erosion, if you will. Like how so it's like they know they can't take you down in one fell swoop. So what do? They play the long game, and it's giving me the elements about how they're arrogant, about how the wind can blow sediment to erode the canyon, how the river can flow through and carve the mountain. That's what they're trying to do, and it's not working, bitch. It's not working. It'll never work. It'll never work. And you don't take the time to tell them this, by the way. Um, there's something about you where you don't explain yourself. The Queen of Wands never explains herself. Why? Because what she's doing is evident. You can tell by the energy, by the way it makes you feel about what the Queen is doing. The Queen is doing what the Queen is doing. The Queen is thriving. The Queen is overseeing the whole kingdom right now, and she cannot be bothered with pettiness. And that's what these people bring to you. They bring you pettiness because you are not petty. They seek to tear you down because you are up. Okay? You have the Tower in reverse. It's not working, okay? What do they want for you and why is it not working? What they want from you requires your participation. It requires your willingness to put others' opinions above your own, and not out of a state of arrogance. You don't believe you're always correct, and not all the time at least. But like if we're being real here, you have experience. You have knowledge and you have kind of the feats to back up some of the shit that you know. Not even some, but a lot of it. Like, the Tower in reverse is somebody who has a handle on things. Look, these two energies, despite the major arcana of the Tower being the stronger one, these are almost opposite energies. These are opposing energies. So they're throwing the Tower energy at you, and it's being met with somebody who's standing upright and somebody who's not backing down. This is your creative energy. This is your life force energy. This is what they want to sap from you, and it's not working. It's not working. It's like you're playing in their face by waking up every morning and thriving. They want your business, they want your talent, they want your beauty, and they can't have it. They can't take it from you either. Who are these people? But look, Spirit wants you to know that this is all been done. If you felt like God has not intervened, it's for a reason, and because He has intervened on your behalf, on the personal level with you. He's not gone to these people to put them in their place. They've been put in their place. But God enabled you to do it. And God has not enabled you to do it through the same actions and energies they lobbed at you. It's actually, I feel like in the news we've been hearing a lot about asymmetrical warfare. This and what God has enabled you to do is something similar. You don't have to address these people personally. You don't have to clarify or clear up a damn thing, because there's something in the outcome of your actions that is self-evident, and that is what God wants you to focus on the most. They don't want you to focus on this group of people. This group of people is focused on you, And we're about to get into something really interesting, because where's all this energy going? Because it has to go somewhere, right? It has to. It must. It's the law. Energy transforms. It does not disappear. It does not reappear out of nothing. It transforms, it changes state. And I think you can see where I'm going with this. There's a clue starting to be had. Hey, we're sending all this energy to collective, but they're looking better, they're getting smarter, and they're getting more money. It's the opposite, but we're throwing our best. We're throwing that hell energy that we got from in us at this person. And not only is the hell energy not leaving them, it's getting worse. But the more they throw at you, the better you look, the more money you have, and you're thriving. Sick, sliding down a wall, throwing up, crying, absolutely dismayed. That's the hanged man energy. That is the stopped in their tracks. Something recently has happened. I don't know if they've lobbed something at you in your sleep. I feel like these people attack you in your dreams. They must have got tore up. They got tore up some way, shape, or form. You might not know how. They'll never tell you. You'll never, they're going to do their best to conceal it. If you don't see or hear from these people for a while, they're recovering. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Not that it even matters. But look, we have this Eight of Pentacles here. You have continued through all of this to put your head down and grind, right? This is really funny because this, at the very least, is supposed to distract you. But how dare you transmute it? How dare you transmute this energy? How could you do that? We didn't know you could do that. That's how they're thinking. And it's like, foolish. It is. And I'll tell you why. This is not something you should be concerned over. I know that if you felt the energy, you felt the evil eye, you felt something, but this group of people does not have it like that on you. They like to think that they did. At one point in time, they thought they had you down. They saw something that confirmed to them that the energy was working. And what they don't see is God utilizing every last atom of that energy, particle of that energy for your betterment. If you're put in a season of trials, it may look to the outside like you're struggling through them, but what you're really doing is working through a problem. And the thing about you is this is why you never seem down, because you're in this spot where you're having to like put out work, you're having to like show your stuff, right? Your mental fortitude, whatever. So it's like in the moment, they feel like because you have to display your skill or whatever in a way, that means it's working, but it's not. It's like you're maybe giving it an even playing field. You're accepting the challenge, if you will, right? But it's not really a challenge. It's not. It's practice for you. You're probably asking yourself, what about me could have these people so feral? But you know what it is. It's your energy. You have a resplendent, almost golden aura to you, like the freaking sun. The reason I say that is because we have the King and Queen of Wands out here. Like a true pair, like the fire that you have, the hotness, the heat, the fervor, the desire is so powerful. It's like you have a handle on both halves of it. Your manifestations and the things you bring into this world are whole, they are complete. That's why they want you. That's why they want your energy. Because what you bring into this world has longevity. It has status even among the divine. Like you're a master manifester, and they know this. They can, well, of course, the people that grew up around you, they know this. They've always known this about you. By the way, if you've ever felt ignored by these people, it's because of the fact that they feel it, they see it, they know it. They feel it, they see it, and they know it. You're not one to play with. They've played. Well, actually, like I don't know how long these people have been coming at you. I feel like it's been a while. Nothing's working, but there's something, you know, what do they call that? Even a worm will turn, but in this case, it's not because you haven't been fighting back. You've just been handling them differently. You've been handling them in a way that they can only find out until it's too late. The Empress. This is about your manifestations. This is about the energy that you possess, but the form you're able to bring it into. This is about your gates of manifestation. They want control over the port, the flow, the ships that pass. They want to control the flow of traffic for you in all aspects because you got it like that and they know you do, but they have bitten off more than they can chew with you. The Empress will not be controlled. You know, like you, the Empress, there's a way to work with the Empress, and it's giving vibrational match. It's giving authenticity, genuine. Like there's stuff. The best way I can put it is that if they want to know everything that you are, maybe they should get to know you. But at this point, you would be foolish to let them get to know you, and you know that. You know that. They can continue to guess. Let them guess. Why are you going to make what they're trying to do easy for them? Don't give in to this. And you won't. I know you won't. You never do. You body these people. The Empress does not play. The Empress cuts off heads. Let's not forget, you are love and light. You're such a sweet angel, right? But you're also not a sweet angel. You will cut them. And they're finding out. They're finding out. What you want to know what's funny though? The Empress is kind of low key. She sits back, meaning they're not expecting it from you. You're playing dumb. That's this energy because I was like, how the Empress, she's sitting back, but she's primed and ready to strike. So what is that? That's playing dumb. You're just not the one. You're really not the one because why are you going to play in these people's face? Playing in their face. You'll have down days. You will literally have down days, your self care days with the Empress, and they'll be like, we got them. Oh, boys, we got them. We got them. They're gone. And then, like, you'll show up the next day. You could post online. This could be your job. I don't know where you go to where you're putting bitches out of business. But there's like wherever you're stepping, they can't step to you. They're putting bitches out of business and they want you to stop. Incredible, because you're never gonna stop. They're foolish for thinking that. They're foolish. That shows that they don't know you. What has ever been able to make you stop? That's what I want to know. Has there been? That's too many. That's too many. But what was this? The Emperor, lol. Yeah. Have you ever been stopped? No. Is it because you're arrogant and evil and that's why the world supports you? No, not really. The world and God supports you because you are whole. Look at these, look at the imagery. Look at the imagery. This is also bringing home that the things you bring into this world are complete. And it's hidden. It's hidden. The means of your true manifestation and your true inner sanctum sanctuary, yeah, I don't know, are hidden. They can't look. They can't look. This is what they want access to. This is why when you take a day off, they think they won because they can't actually see. Girl, what have you done to these people? Look, you haven't done anything to them. Let's be real. Let's be really, really, really clear here. You've done nothing but what's that called? Holding your ground, not letting them get an inch. You're not necessarily preemptively striking these people, to use military terms. But what you are doing is holding your ground, and you're holding it so well that there's a lack of information on what you're up to, giving me the event horizon of a black hole. They thought they had their calculations down. They thought they had you figured out. They thought they had you nailed. The math was perfect until it was time to execute it, and it broke down, repeating infinite numbers with no meaning. And then there you are in the singularity, literally manifesting dreams, goals, living your best life, all while knowing. You know those videos? Oh my God, this is hilarious. You know those videos? And there's one specific video. It's this dude punching the window and it's just not budging. And he's like repeatedly punching it. And his wife is like trying to stop him. That's what this is, by the way. That's what this is. And the Empress comes on. It's like, come on, baby, you gotta go. You gotta go. All right, y'all. I think that's what I got from y'all today. You need to know that your energy is crazy good. You will manifest your dreams, and the thing about you is they'll manifest a monkey's paw. What is a monkey's paw? A monkey's paw is a big fuck you from the universe. And it's basically going to give you what you asked for in a very inconvenient, literal way. Right? Like I don't know, some people, if you're not all the way if you haven't done shadow work, your manifestations will end up monkey paws. And this is showing the world and everybody around you that you've done the work because your manifestations are whole. So, If y'all have been enjoying this reading, don't be afraid to hit that like, subscribe, turn on that bell notification. And remember, there's lots of impersonators on these different platforms of me. I'm only on YouTube and TikTok. Username is at Black Moon Transit. No numbers, no nothing. If you would like a personal reading, all my links are in the description. And there's probably going to be one like right here somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. I love doing these for y'all. But yeah, bye.